Okay, listen closely, for the cornucopia of wisdom I'm about to bestow upon you will surely bring wonder to the masses. I'm going to explain something to you guys about border walls. Years and years and years ago, I knew of a church. It was growing, had a new playground for the youngins, and well, seems the youngins were afraid to play at the playground because they were right next to a busy road, and you know they just had these cars going by, and they just didn't want to go out there because they were afraid, a car might come off the road or ram into them, or the kids were afraid to use the equipment. So what they did was they put up this giant 12-foot chain link fence. Now, a chain link fence is not going to stop a car from veering off the road and slamming into a swing set. No, the chain link fence was psychological because it provided, I don't want to say a false sense of security, but a psychological sense of security. Okay? They just felt more safer, they just felt better when the wall was up, so they were more comfortable with using the playground equipment. Now, at the same time, you have this, Mexico wall, and people are debating and things like that. The wall is going to make a lot of people feel better about things. It's not actually going to stop anything, okay? People that want to come into the United States are gonna come into the United States. I mean, the border is just too big, and there's no way you can put a wall on all of it, okay? There already is a wall over much of it. And what do people do? They just go around the wall, And it comes to the point where you gotta think, okay, it's there psychologically. It's gonna stop people in certain areas, but it's not gonna solve the problem. But it will to a lot of people, because it's more of a psychological thing than anything else. Personally, I don't think it's a huge deal, I mean, my neighbors have a fence over there. I'm not offended by that in the least. If anything, it's just reminding me of, okay, this is my boundary, that's your boundary. There's nothing wrong with boundaries. People need boundaries. It's part of life. You can't go through life without any boundaries. They're everywhere. They're all encompassing, and I honestly, I don't see what the big deal is with this Mexico wall thing. I really don't. I don't think it has anything at all to do with, it's not going to stop anything illegal from happening. It's not going to, bad guys are going to do what bad guys do. Good people are going to do what good people do. I just think it's going to make a lot of people feel better. And that's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? This is about, putting a chain link fence between a major road and a playground, just so the people in the playground can feel more comfortable. If a Mack truck veers off the road, that fence is going to be toast. Just like they can dig under a wall. You can go through a wall. And it doesn't matter how big a wall is. Walls eventually come down. There are ways over, under, through. I mean, really, it's. I'm not going to say it's a non-issue, but to me, it's just. I don't rate it as important as a lot of other people do. It's just not a huge thing, has absolutely nothing to do with racism, and that's just nonsense. That's a word that a lot of people throw out when they're too lazy to debate. You know, anybody who just cries racism is just too lazy to debate, and that's probably good fodder for another video, but I digress. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the flip side.